You know what I was like during my glory days, do you?
Say it again.
What?
Say what you just said to me.
Eric, you good? You sitting in the dark with your hood on, bro. What the fuck going on?
Eric going through it, man.
Man, you got that text? Yeah, he got that text.
I'm just talking about, fam.
I just think it's funny how.
Oh my god.
What are we?
No, that's my text. That's what I be texting them.
You a nasty nigga.
No, you don't.
Welcome back.
Go ahead. Sorry. Start that again.
Welcome back. It's a podcast formerly known as Tapped In. I'm your host, Eric Andrews, the dark one, the dark spirit, the dark destruction, daddy December. Yeah, you know what it is. It's young Eric. We back again with our co-host Marcus Murray. What up, Marcus? Talk your shit, Poppy.
Hey, what's up, man? You know, it's me. Young 5K. Hey. You know what I mean? I ran a 5K today. For those that don't know, that's 3 miles.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't shit, but I did run a 5K today, and I
3
want to run a
miles
half marathon.
Wait, a 5K is only 3 miles?
Yeah, it's 3.2.
Why is it called a 5K? That might be a dumb question.
5 kilometers.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I always thought it was 5
bro.
miles.
I don't think I could run 1K.
You probably
bro.
You gotta pace yourself, bro.
I'm out of shape as fuck, bro.
Big ups to Alyssa's sister, because Alyssa's sister took her kids with us. Like the whole family did it, right? And within like 5 steps, Alyssa's sister trips over both of her kids and
oh my god,
like takes a whole nail off. Like they all fall, take a whole nail off. I'm running. I started running after them, and then I thought I'd like passed them, and I'm like a mile in before I find out that they had to go to the tent or whatever to get patched up, and she still finished. So big ups to Vanessa.
Fuck that.
Jesus Christ! No. With a whole are you saying like the nail came off? It's just nail bad. Nope.
Yeah,
would have killed myself.
It's nasty, man, because
would have killed myself
nails. She had nails on, so it ripped off that, and then ripped off.
Oh god,
most of her nails.
Oh, that makes me want to fucking vomit.
Sorry, I don't mean to get us off track.
Oh my fucking god. Speaking of track, Alex, didn't you run track and field in high school? Just kidding. No, you did. We got Alex Riley here, men's Lubriderm.
The lanky man.
The moisturized one. Yeah, the lanky man. Shut up, nigga. I'm done.
Did you run track in high school? No, you didn't. Here's Alex.
No, you did. Here's Alex. Well, here he is anyways, man. Put some respect on that man's name.
Aaron ran track, but I did not. Shout out to Aaron,
shout out to Aaron.
High school was the one that did the hula hoop around the gym.
Oh God!
Just to get a peek again, he's a 10.
That's how me and Eric met.
Alex, how you doing, family? We did meet in gym. We met in gym. Shouts out Meringue.
We had a mutual hatred towards this kid. It was probably mostly me, but
it was you the one who said it first, and I just thought it was really fucking funny. I think it's really funny that me and you met outside of me and Marshall.
Yeah, it's just random as fuck.
Because everybody else I met through Marshall, like Yama, Mark, everybody else I met through Marshall. But me and you met individually, and you just so happen to be really good friends with Marshall. That's really random.
Right.
Some would call it fate.
You would say manifest destiny.
Hey, I was manifesting it. I was like, hey, I'm manifesting. I put you on my dream board, Alex.
And Alex is so cool. I meet that nigga.
I put you on my dream board.
Oh my God.
Step 1, meet Alex.
Hey,
Step 2,
that.
infant trophy. Oh God.
You did that, sis.
I ate and left no crumbs.
Oh my God.
It's giving.
It's giving.
I'm good though. I'm low-key kind of tired because I was up to 4 last night.
Yeah.
Not even like at the bar, but like after I got home, I was just like on my couch and I was like, man, I'm hungry, but I don't feel like cooking. But I should cook. And I was just going through that battle for like 2 hours. Just I made some food.
I'm proud of myself for not getting up and going out because I feel like any other time, if I wasn't, because that night that y'all came over,
Yeah.
to the crib the
Friday.
other night, I was up till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and I had to wake up at 7 a.m. for work,
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I was just, bro, I was done for that day. Like when I got off work, I tried to play some Dark Souls. I was like, no, I can't do it. I went to sleep at like 8, and
Dude, I'm
it
glad
was
I was off today. So I slept until like I think I slept until like 12. Then I made some food and I went back to sleep for like another 2 hours or some shit. So it was a nice day.
Jafiel. Demon Slayer drops today. I'm gonna have to watch that later. Wait, no, I already fucking watched it. I'm an idiot. Um,
But yeah, what's good, y'all?
you know, um, as far
Rafiki?
as me, I've been chilling, just still on my I've been, consistently programming. I've been learning Espanol. Um, just trying to get my shit together so I can not be a broke nigga in the future. I'm tired of being broke,
I
as
feel
it
you.
were. Um, what's new with y'all? Anything new? Anything y'all working on? What's good?
Hey man, look, I got some things to say.
All right,
Speak your truth.
First thing,
talk your shit, King.
first thing. There's this show on Amazon right now. It's called The Wheel of Time. It's
Interesting.
the it's a good fucking show. It's like one of the
What's
best
it
shows
about?
I've seen in a minute.
What's it about?
Man, let me tell y'all right now, any like fantasy and shit has all come from the Wheel of Time, basically. Like
Okay.
a lot of medieval fantasy, like A Song of Fire and Ice, Game of Thrones, like that came from Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time is 20 fantasy books. It's a big ass story. And they're Amazon's adapting it, and it's pretty fucking flames on Amazon. Number 2, also flames, Spider-Man movie. The new Spider-Man is nuts. It is crazy. 10 out of
I still
10.
need to watch that.
10 out of 10. My
I've
God.
only heard good things except from Cameron and Forrest.
First 5 minutes, people were cheering in the theater. You know what I mean?
The first 5 minutes?
People were going nuts because I can't even say.
Don't.
I can't even say.
I gotta go see that. I think I'm gonna go see it on
Everything.
Tuesday because it's gonna be $5.
Mid
I'm gonna go.
credits, crazy. Post
Bro,
credits,
relax.
crazy. I'm not gonna relax, man.
Relax.
I'm not gonna
Come on,
relax.
Marcus, talk your shit.
Third thing. Let me
Speak
just tell
on it.
y'all. It is so hard to be doing shows that are not good on this pod.
Oh,
It's very hard.
I did not watch
It's very hard.
I didn't watch
And
this
Alex didn't watch the episode.
Alex, what the fuck, dude? Come on.
Dude, yeah, that's my bad.
Hey man, this
I'll watch
brings
it
me
right
this brings me to my point though, is that there is no motivation to watch. Even me and you, Eric, even like Alex has been fucking up for a minute, but me and you, Eric, we've watched these episodes and we can still not give like a proper recap because it sucks.
I cannot.
And I think we might have, I don't know what we have to do, but I just don't know how.
We gotta grin and bear. Honestly, like
We have to grin and bear.
We can't just
we
feel like
we can't
just
abandon
drop
it.
series because it's bad.
Yeah,
How many
yeah,
episodes are left?
like
I
fucking
don't know.
6 or something.
Oh,
Are you
hell
shitting
no.
me?
Let me
Wait,
see,
are
let me
you
see.
serious?
Hold on. 10.
We're on
There's 10
episode
episodes.
5.
We're on episode 5. We have 5 episodes
Okay,
left.
we got 5 episodes left.
Alex
What?
has fucking 8 episodes.
No, I just didn't watch this last one. We should
You
just
didn't watch
like
the one before this.
You didn't
and
watch the one
No, I
before
didn't
that
watch
either.
episode 3. I went back and watched it.
Yeah, but you didn't watch episode 4. We're on episode 5.
Yeah,
You
I
have
watched
episodes.
episode 4. We talked about it last pod. with the
Oh,
big
okay,
tree?
okay.
Yeah, I saw
All
that.
right. You're missing 2 episodes. So this brings me to my point that it's just hard to make good content when the content we're going over is not good.
Hey, just
But
blame it on.
but here's the thing though. I feel like Yasuke was some of our best episodes though.
Yasuke
I
was, but those episodes were an hour long. Feel like that makes
True.
it a little easier. And there's like only
That's
6
true.
episodes. So that's only like fucking 3 hours.
Same with Yasuke in the same realm as this. We didn't really focus on like what the fucking plot of the episode was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so hard to do that, especially with a show like this. It's hard to really keep up with the fucking plot. Like there's like the A plot, which is like fucking Spike and Faye talking about the bounties they got, and then the B plot of fucking Jet um
I
reliving his.
would say Jet's plot is A and the other's B. Because they do a whole lot of nothing.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It starts out with okay. You're right. You're right. But what the? There's nothing there. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
there.
We can
I
get into it,
literally
but we can.
just watch the.
It's giving.
Yeah. We'll get into it. We'll get into it later.
It's giving nothing.
Before we get into that, I just want to go ahead.
I was gonna say, R.I.P. to Drakeo the Ruler. I don't know if either of you know who that is, but he's a.
I'm on.
He's a pretty well-known West Coast rapper. He got stabbed at a concert last night. I think I don't know if it's Snoop Dogg's
Stabbed
concert.
backstage. I read.
Yeah, stabbed backstage. Shit is fucking crazy. It seems like a rapper's dying like every fucking month, week. Like shit is fucking nuts.
Pretty much, yeah.
R.I.P. to that man.
What were you saying though, Eric?
1 second.
So about Jake Paul.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I didn't watch the fight. I saw the fight start, and I was like, I don't
TKO?
watch this shit. Like, no, it was a
He got a
KO.
knockout. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw the
yeah, like a TKO. Doesn't that mean
TKO is
that's technical knockout. That's when you're like
technical
where your eyes like shut.
Oh, but it's like just a straight up knockout.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a straight KO, and I didn't even watch it because Tyson Woodley is fucking washed. I don't even know why he what's it called?
It's a rematch, right?
Yeah, and he legitimately like knocked him the
That's just
fuck out.
a cash
It was
grab
crazy.
for him at this point.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Sure,
a good chunk
but
of
like,
change.
bro, like you got knocked out. Everybody saw that. Everybody's talking about it. You're not good nowhere no more. I can see if he lost by decision, he can like, be like, oh, you did this. But no, dude, you got slept by Jake Paul. You're
But
done.
At this point, Jake Paul is a good boxer? Question mark.
I don't know if I'd say
What's the
that.
deal? It seems like these guys win every fight that they're in.
Well, they're fighting like washed ass people. They're not fighting active
right.
boxers.
And
Like Tyson Woodley is a retired ass MMA fighter. He wasn't even a boxer in his prime. He was an MMA fighter.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like they're not fighting boxers. Like I think
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure if they fought like an actual boxer.
I just
in
want
their
somebody
weight
to knock them
class.
out, man.
Me too.
Me too.
I hate those guys.
Same.
But I
also
didn't
hate
watch that
them.
fight.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't even bother. Like no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in no more of their fights. It's like if they're gonna if they're going to be boxers, be boxers. Get into the fucking card. Like get on the card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Stop fighting
But
fucking YouTubers.
This has got them so much notoriety though, like alone.
It
you
has.
know, like they probably get paid more than boxers, right?
More than likely, yes. Yeah, because they're pseudo celebrities.
Right.
I guess I don't know. Maybe they're I don't know.
Logan Paul did fight Floyd and he lost. Now that I think about it.
Did he lose though?
He
that's what I'm saying, he
lost. Yeah, he lost. He lost, but he went the whole how many
All the
rounds?
rounds.
10
8
or 8?
10?
Yeah, I think
He went all the rounds and didn't get knocked out. No, he didn't get knocked out.
Oh, he didn't get knocked out?
So
No.
he didn't get knocked out, so he counts that as a dub.
But they
should have that as a dub that he
but
went.
there was some controversy though, because he was in that fight, he was like
Yeah,
pretty
he's like
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you don't get knocked out by the pretty much the greatest fighter on the planet, like the most the only undefeated fighter, then that's still a dub. If because they're supposed to be amateur boxers, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you take a nigga off the street to go 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather and they don't get knocked out, that's a dub on their part. He's a professional. He's not only a professional boxer, he's like the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only way Floyd could have legitimately won that is if he knocked him the fuck out, which he almost did. It looked kind of whack to me. Yeah, I don't know. It looked whack to me because like
There's something
this
fishy.
nigga Jake Paul was like fucking the floppy. He was like wobbling
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Floyd wasn't following up on nothing. I don't know. It looked whack to me. But you know, who knows what goes on behind, whatever they're doing. Like, who fucking knows?
Well, and I imagine like if you have these sorts of amateur fights, then like they can just easily say, "Don't call it if I'm looking bad," or like
Of course.
people have already said that these these fights have been rigged.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see them being rigged and shit like that. Like, of
Maybe
course, I
not the
don't
last
know.
one since it was like a full knockout, but
I don't think. I don't think either fight with Woodley was rigged. But again, Tyson Woodley is not a boxer. He is an
fuck these
MMA
niggas,
fighter, and
man.
there's a
Fuck the Paul
huge difference.
brothers. Fuck the Paul brothers.
Hey, can we add them to the
Fuck
fuck this?
them. Yeah, truly.
Absolutely.
I thought they were already on it. If they're not, then yeah,
They-
they're at it. I don't fuck with them at all. They're pieces of shit. Um, fuck the Paul brothers. If y'all are listening, fuck you directly.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, Eric, they're gonna ask you to step into the ring next, man.
Hey, look, they'll probably no, I'm not even gonna front. They'll probably beat the shit out of
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Fuck out me,
But
too.
again,
That's why I
I'm
bring a
not a
gun.
boxer. I'm not.
Yeah.
Again, we're not boxers. We're fucking regular ass people. I don't train every day, nigga. I'm out of shape. Maybe if I was in the gym
I show up
every
to the
day,
ring
maybe
with
if I
a
was
fucking 9mm. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm gonna wear some like brass knuckles under
Blah,
my
shot his
gloves.
ass. Blah, shot his ass again.
Shot his ass.
Oh my god.
Mang. Yeah.
Yo,
That shit's whack, dude.
Speaking of Soldier Boy, what's up with Twitch streamers not being able to say cracker?
Wait, they
What? Are you serious?
My bad. I should have brought this up I should have preempted like this as a
I
discussion,
didn't
but
realize that was a thing.
Twitch streamers are getting banned for saying cracker.
Hold on, let me look this up. Y'all talk while I look this up.
What you think about that, Alex?
Talk.
If someone says cracker on a regular basis, I'm upset. And I think we should boycott Twitch.
Yeah.
Because cracker
It
is a fucking
says this article says Twitch bans streamers for saying cracker, but doesn't for ableist slurs like the R word.
Interesting.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Hassana B. Oh, y'all know Hassan?
Yeah.
No.
The dude, he was on the Young Turks. He was like the leader of the Young Turks, but he got like canceled because he said America deserved a 9/11, but context, whatever.
Oh, that's kind of.
But
wow.
he got
That's crazy.
suspended. There was context. It was still crazy for him to say, but there was context. He got banned for calling white people crackers. It says this comes after Piker said what is now jokingly referred to as the C word a bunch of times over the course of multiple streams in his usual sarcastic tone. That's wild because crackers, it's not even a racial slur. It's literally
but
like
they want it
a
to
term
be
used.
They want it to be the N-word so bad.
It's not.
They want so bad.
They really want that for themselves.
So bad.
So I got a question.
So bad, but it's not the same. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if you would know, but do they ban you for saying any other words? So, like, can you say someone is gay? And like, would you get banned for that on Twitch?
I don't think you can do that. No.
Okay.
I think
I'm
that
I'm
I think
almost
that could be like
positive
hate
you would get
speech.
banned for that.
Yeah.
Can't say the
Yeah, I'm
F
almost
word.
positive you would get. Yeah,
I
but
don't.
apparently
I
you can
don't
say
think
the
you can
R
say that.
word.
But you can't say the N word, right?
Oh fuck no, no, no,
But
no,
some people
no.
have. But yeah, so you
Some
can't.
people
But
like fucking no. I
Like
think
no one can say the
PewDiePie
N
does
word.
YouTube.
PewDiePie did do
You
YouTube when
can't
he
say
was
that.
saying
You
it.
can't say that. Yeah, you can't say the N word on Twitch. I think black people can say it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
I think.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
yeah. I
man.
think black
I'm saying
people
if they
can.
can't, that's
It's a
crazy.
weird. Is it? I think black people can say it though. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen black people say the N word on Twitch.
Cracker.
Twitch
And now
partner
you
has
see,
some band.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand it.
Twitch is Twitch is extremely problematic website. They've had a strong history of overlooking like
Problematic people.
problematic behavior.
Yeah.
Like until they start getting like a large amount of like flack for shit, they won't do anything. Like you can literally uh like there's been tons of fucking Twitch streamers. I remember this girl like threw her cat on stream
I remember
and
that too.
yeah, they didn't ban her until everybody was talking about it. Like she got reported, the video is fucking right there. They can see all this shit, but she didn't get banned until, everybody was talking about it. Like, it's trending on Twitter and stuff. That's the only time they do stuff, which is whack. And Twitter's kind of the same. Twitter's kind of the same way.
Twitter's kind of fucked up too, because Zach Fox has been banned a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For nothing. And somebody I like their banning is like so like unprecedented. It makes no fucking sense. Like one of my um the homegirl got banned. Her fucking OnlyFans Twitter got banned for absolutely no reason. Like she's not doing anything that any other fucking OnlyFans Twitter. There are millions of fucking OnlyFans Twitters, but
Facts.
for whatever reason, hers got banned.
Did they
Huh?
give her a reason?
The reason was okay, so the reason they said was something like you have an inappropriate picture for your header, which she didn't. That's the only picture on there that wasn't like inappropriate was her header. But it seemed like they just picked a fucking note out of a hat to figure out why the fuck they wanted to ban her. But I don't understand why though. It's really weird, and she literally cannot create another one.
Crazy.
Yep. So
It seems that
yeah,
there's
all
like a
these social media,
and also, I mean, we've talked about it in the past, TikTok as
Yeah.
well.
TikTok
You know
as
what I
well.
mean?
Yep, TikTok is also a fucking perpetrator. Um, it's really all these fucking I feel like all these like web social medias and shit, they all have an agenda, and it makes me I I don't know if I'd say hopeful because I don't know if it'll ever get like just like publicly like big like the internet that we know, but like Web3, how everything is like how everything would be decentralized, uh, and nobody can really like control exactly what's going on. And if there's like problematic shit, we just don't use it. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's always an agenda with corporations and shit, like
Yeah,
corporations like fucking
absolutely.
Twitter, because that's a corporation, and most corporations are under an umbrella. So I'm sure that's their fucking have some input from some other bigger corporation with an agenda like, hey, um, overlook these people doing this because this is some shit we into. You know what I mean?
And or also they'd be like, yo, this person brings in a certain amount of traffic and ad revenue. So
Mhm.
like they're you can't ban them because they make us too much money.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's a mess. Like PewDiePie in fucking YouTube.
So I
Like
got
this man's
Yeah.
been fucking. Go ahead, Alex.
so, Twitter has a new CEO. I'm sure you guys heard about that. Do you
Mhm.
think that'll make any difference like with Twitter going forward, or do you think it's gonna be more of the same shit?
They tried to cancel him
I
too.
Yeah, because I saw he had a tweet about like I forgot what it said, but it's something on like about white people being racist, or he can like call them racist.
I
or something. like
I
that.
Yeah.
can't remember his tweet, but I do remember agreeing with his tweet.
Yeah, I definitely agree
Yeah.
too.
Like it was something. I wish I could remember what it was. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up.
It's just so crazy because like these canceling, like people getting canceled, they'll get canceled across the board. You just need like a group of people to be like, yo, this is hate speech, and then they'll be like, but obviously in the new Twitter CEO's thing, I mean, he didn't get canceled. He's still fucking CEO,
Right.
But
Right.
it just seems like there's a lot of outrage these
You
days.
can't cancel him. This nigga owns Twitter.
Yeah, you fire him,
How you
Twitter
gonna
goes
cancel
down.
the
Yeah.
nigga that
That's
owns
right.
the
He
fucking
gonna take
site?
Twitter down with him.
But this is what he said. this is this is what he said this week. Like he tweeted this in fucking 2010. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a
Okay.
little choppy, but go ahead.
Okay. He said if they're not gonna make a distinction between Muslims and extremists, then why should I distinguish between white people and racists? Which is prop for a 10-year-old tweet that is supposed to be problematic. That's a valid ass tweet. He makes a great fucking point there.
Yeah.
Like
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I feel like I feel exactly. They tried to dig up some shit so quickly. Like they went 10 years back.
And that's the best thing they can find.
And tried to just find. That's the best thing that they can find. Like you don't think this man cleansed his shit before he became the CEO of fucking Twitter?
owns
Come on
like,
now.
He can probably like hyper delete his shit or like
Super deleted.
like yeah. That's just not nowhere
Man.
there.
What tweet?
What tweet is you talking about?
What was said?
No, this not existed.
What you sipping on, Eric? It's a festive ass bottle.
That should look fire.
This is Capriccio Sangria. Have y'all heard of that?
Yeah.
No, that sounds fire though.
Damn, Eric, you a bad bitch.
It's cool, but this shit is low key fucking me up.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's sangria, man. You're not even drinking it with ice cubes and fruit. Like you just straight up sangria. It's just
I'm taking it to the head.
It's
Eric,
just
you
like
a
juice.
To the head.
Eric, you a Houston hottie.
I am a Houston hottie. I like that.
Never mind.
So okay, so one thing I wanted to bring up this pod is
Oh god.
the Jason. Yes, the Jason. No, not the fucking Jason.
Jason
The James
Derulo.
Webb. The James Webb Space Telescope that
I thought
is
you were going somewhere else.
scheduled to. Wait, where do you think I was about to say?
I thought you were going to talk about the Tory Lanez trial because we were talking about Houston hotties.
No.
Anyway,
no.
yeah.
I
Bro,
don't
he
give a
told
shit
Meg Thee
about Tory
Stallion
Lanez.
to dance, bitch.
I don't think he said that. I think that was a lie.
That nigga is a cartoon supervillain. That's some Elmer Fudd shit.
I don't think he said that shit. But
Yo,
You don't? I think he said that.
I don't know.
no, because I was talking to Fred.
Apparently, they're saying that
I think we're about to say the same thing. Like when they
how they
arrested
were
him,
saying it was Meg's homegirl.
yeah, because when they arrested him, he didn't have any gunpowder on his hand, but her friend did. So there are people saying that maybe her friend shot Meg instead of Tory Lanez, but he's just not saying nothing. But I'm gonna wait till the trial.
I don't know. I personally I believe Meg. Like to say why if it was her homegirl, why would she lie and say it was Tory Lanez? Like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
And also, why would Tory
Protect
Lanez
the
not say that
homegirl.
it wasn't him?
You said what?
Why wouldn't he say that it wasn't him?
He did say it wasn't him. He's
What
been
did he
denying.
say?
I think he's been just
Has
denying.
he?
Yeah. I don't think he's like, yeah, I think he called her a liar and he's like talked about it in his music. I don't listen to Tory Lanez, so I don't know, but this is what I've heard.
Interesting.
I also want to believe Meg too, because I like Meg, but just the information that I have regarding the trial is making me a little skeptical.
That nigga
Dude,
Tory
that would
Lanez
look
is 5
so-
foot even. He's so full of anger.
If it literally comes out with like proof that Meg was lying, that would look so bad for her. That would be the dagger for her fucking career because nobody would fuck with her after that.
I don't think it'd be the dagger. I think she'll still be like
I
popping.
think it'd be the.
They're gonna
because
they're gonna strip her of her degree.
Think about her. They're not gonna do all that.
Yeah.
But think about her. Like think about the implications of her blaming him for that. Like
For
she's
real.
trying to literally put this man in jail, destroy his career.
I feel
Like so many things is going into her just blaming him, especially if it wasn't true.
I feel like the internet is a forgiving place because if 6ix9ine can get out and still have a music career and be relevant, then I feel like Meg
I think
is
that's
more
different.
talented, way more talented than 6ix9ine, and has a huger fan base. They would
But
just
she's a black woman though.
I think that's different.
They will
That's-
hate
Yeah,
her.
I think that's different. I think that's different. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine's fan base. First off,
They're
I don't
trolls
think he
anyways.
has of.
I think he does.
To be completely honest, I don't think Tekashi 6ix9ine hasn't like. I don't think he has an actual fan base. Like I've listened to some Tekashi 6ix9ine music and it sucks, but he's still like topping the charts with all of his fucking songs, and it just makes no sense to me because when this nigga hit the internet, everybody was just making fun of him,
No,
and
there's
now
people who
like
actually fuck
everybody's
with
like
him, though.
forgiving him for snitching. Like I'm sure there's some people that actually fucks with him,
think
but
there's
the
a lot.
popularity he has, you really think so? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if his music's
I
streaming
don't
that
know,
much, like
dude.
people, I mean, if his music is like streaming that much, then obviously people like it enough to listen to it. So that would mean to me that he has some sort of fan base for sure.
There are some kids that like it at my school.
Especially like younger kids, probably not anybody that we
Mhm.
talk to or interact with on a regular basis, but I'm sure there are plenty of people who fuck with 6ix9ine for sure. 'Cause-
There are. I got students that listen to 6ix9ine.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think she'll be fine, even if she was lying. It might take a while, but I think she'll be fine. But what do I know?
I wouldn't fuck with her. That'd just be so whack, dude. That would
It
be
would
so
be whack.
fucking trash. I would not. I wouldn't be able to fuck with her. But what I was about to say is I want to talk about the James Webb Telescope that is going to launch the 22nd of December. It was supposed to already have launched, but it was delayed. I can't remember. I think we
It's
talked
been
about
delayed
it.
a whole bunch.
Yeah, we talked about. I think we talked about it a bit
It's
ago.
$10 billion.
But bro, this shit. I remember in my astronomy class is when I first heard about this, and they were saying like the things it like potentially can do. The biggest thing, and I think its mission or whatever, is to see the earliest universes created by the whatever created the universe.
So
Like I'd say the Big Bang, but like, well, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you about that. So like pretty much the telescope can go back in time to see how the universe was created. Is that what you're saying?
Well, here's the thing about time. If like time is like relative to distance in a way. Like if we're looking, like we can look back in time because light takes forever to travel.
Yeah, true.
Like so the stars that we're seeing, like like if we look at a star, we're only seeing like we're literally seeing in the past
Yeah, because it
because
takes like 7
it's
minutes to
something
get to
that had
Earth.
already happened. Yeah, it takes however long it takes. Yeah. So this will be able to see like not only like the remnants of whatever happened, it'll also be able to see like uh I'm not exactly sure. I think what differentiates it from like say the Hubble telescope is it's able to see with what's called it says it's able to detect light wavelengths into the mid infrared range, which
Mhm.
obviously I'm not a fucking scientist, so I don't exactly know what that means, but it's something that's different and it's supposed to be more powerful
It can
than the
basically
Hubble
see in
it's,
color.
it's the Hubble successor.
The
Yeah.
Hubble telescope basically can only detect light, and then the pictures that you see taken from that Hubble telescope are then colored. And so they can use science to sort of see what those colors might be. This thing is basically supposed to take pictures in color, so we'll be able to see it as it actually is, not like a post rendering by like an artist over it.
Okay.
And the Hubble telescope's also old as fuck, so it's just like it's nice to have something that's
Modern.
more modern, and it'll be exciting, man.
So, question: do you think once we get these images from space, do you think they'll be like gatekeeping them? So like, will they be available to the public immediately,
Oh, they'll be available.
or
Yeah.
like, okay,
they'll be available. I think so it takes 30 days for it to get so it's the 22nd is when it launches, but it takes 30 days for it to get to its destination. They're sending it out to a specific spot in the universe
A million
or in our
miles,
solar system. I
a
see
million miles away from Earth.
a million miles.
are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
So sorry for all the questions. Is this telescope going to be like floating in the air, or is it going to be like on a stationary on like a planet or something like that?
It's gonna be floating.
It's gonna be floating.
Okay. Cool.
Another thing is it's going to be able to. I'm not entirely sure about this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to detect exoplanets.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be able to. I think this telescope will probably be the closest thing to get us to be able to see life on other planets. So far.
Well, and the thing with
So
exoplanets that's hard
needless
to
to
see.
say,
Go ahead.
I just thought of something too.
no, go ahead. No,
So
Marcus, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying the Hubble can only detect things that light can touch or pass in front of. Like there's this thing called transit theory. Basically, how we detect other planets and other solar systems is when we notice that there's like a break in the light emanating from the star of a different solar system, and using that break or basically something going in front of the sun, we can we could figure out what kind of planet it is, what it's made of, like its distance from that star. And with exoplanets, what's so hard is that they're usually like in the dark and are a lot of times on the peripheries of a solar system, and therefore will have a revolution around their star at a greater, it would take more time essentially. So we could have missed it in the time that we've had technology to detect stuff like that.
It says it'll only take like 3 days to detect like an exoplanet. Like it'd be able to take 3 days to again, I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it'll be something like seeing like the surface of a planet instead of just seeing like the atmosphere. Like if you look at Earth, obviously you're not going to be able to see like anything. You're going to see the fucking marble. But I think this telescope will be able to see more of that. And personally, I cannot fucking wait. Like I've literally been waiting for this shit for so
yeah, that
long.
sounds dope. I got a
I
question.
think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like. Oh, go ahead.
So we talked about this in the past, but do you think this is related to any way about them? Like, you remember when they like pretty much like the secret files? I guess I forget what they call it with all the aliens and shit.
Oh yeah,
That's like
I
affiliated
forgot
in
about
any
that.
sort of way with them releasing this telescope.
No, this telescope's been in the works
I don't
for a
think so.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah. I literally learned about this my freshman year of college in my astronomy class. They were talking about it.
I mean, but I'm sure they've known alien or like there's other life forms for a minute too, though.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's related though.
Okay.
Us finding extraterrestrial life isn't as important as us trying to find sort of the building blocks of the universe or other planets. Like this, I mean, they might go parallel with each other, but it's not because we're trying to find more like aliens and stuff. That being said, the CIA recently did after the declassifying of those UFO files, they did make a task force specifically for like finding extraterrestrial life and like finding evidence of extraterrestrial life.
Oh, that's dope.
There's actually a new UFO video that's been like kind of going viral on the internet over the Pacific. There's like a bunch of lights. You could see it on YouTube. It's like these weird lights basically over the ocean.
Yeah.
That's sick. Okay.
Also, you have to keep in mind that finding life on other planets, it doesn't exactly mean like, oh, intelligent life forms.
Mhm.
It could literally be like a fucking tree or a germ on another planet. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's. I mean, of course, that would be a crazy discovery. And here's the thing about if they look back that far at the beginning of the universe, um, it makes me wonder. Of course, it begs the question like how much they'll learn from that. Like, what will it change? How will it affect like our like? Do you think that it'll be something so vast that it'll change our like daily lives or what everybody thinks about
There's
the
nothing that they
universe?
could take a picture of right now that would change anything about the way we live our daily lives because it's just research for research's sake. You know,
Yeah,
like the telescope, say it, it could find an alternate planet for us to live on. So like maybe 1,000 years later, we can like settle there. But nothing that happens and none of the findings from this thing will have an immediate effect on our daily lives. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it can't recover, any bacteria or anything like that. It just paints a larger picture of what we know is possible in this reality.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's cool.
Siri, shut up.
What the fuck?
Why does she always think that I'm talking to
Speaking
her?
They listening to you, bro. You
speaking of the known universe,
know,
we should start to get into this. Uh, episode 5 of the live action Cowboy Bebop series.
Yes,
Let's get into it.
sir.
Marcus, what is your first impression?
Uh, yeah. Here we go. Staying pretty consistent with the fact that it's just not all that good. And I hate that lady with the afro. I really don't like her. I don't
Lady
like
with the
most of the
afro.
characters, but there's a lady with the afro that um what's his name? The main character, found a couple episodes ago. And she just keeps popping up and I don't like her. And I also don't like Jet Black's facial hair.
I
damn,
feel like it was
Ugh.
worse than ever this episode.
It
I
seems to just
feel
get
like it
worse,
was
man.
damn, it's like that.
Eric, what'd you think of this episode?
Ah,
Episode 5 of Cowboy Bebop, the live action.
um again, it's just I mean, maybe okay. No, I kind of did hate it. Uh
Talk that
I
real.
tried my best this episode. I tried my best this episode to suspend my like critical thinking and just I tried to enjoy this episode for what it was, but truly I couldn't. And I think it's because something I've been thinking about is not only is this an adaptation from an anime, this is also adaptation from an anime that's old. So I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like if I watched all of Cowboy Bebop today, I don't think I'd be as entertained as when I was watching it when I was a kid.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's not
Uh,
nearly as
but
entertaining.
again, that's yeah. So not saying that it's not a great anime because it is. It legitimately is a good anime, but it's old.
For its
So
time, it was good. Yeah.
for it was 1000% in its time. It wasn't ahead of its time. It wasn't behind its time. It was in its time, and everybody enjoyed it as such. That's why it's such so worldly renowned as an amazing anime. Um, but seeing this now, like the old corny jokes, like they're making old corny jokes, which don't hit like they do today. Like they don't hit um the like I don't know. It just I I don't know. It just wasn't. I just didn't fuck with it this episode either. I tried my best. I just could not. Um, this episode was mainly about Jet Black's past. That was probably like the A plot. Jet Black's past. He was like what like kind of like a mobster. I don't know what the fuck.
He was
I
he
don't
was a
know.
private investigator.
He was a private investigator. Okay, and he had a
So,
partner.
or like a detective. He wasn't even a private. He was just a detective. Him and his partner.
A detective?
Yeah, they were detectives because they had the cliche detective hat and coat, and like something went bad in his past, and he was betrayed. I knew that his partner was a piece of shit like from the jump. Like
You knew he was shiesty?
yeah. You don't have that actor for a non-shiesty blast from the past. You know what I
Is
mean?
that the
Like
dude from Breaking Bad?
the main guy?
Was that him? No, his partner.
Yeah. The Heisenberg?
No, his my bad. Was his was Jet's partner the dude from Breaking Bad, the dude who was the cop, like his brother or his
Oh
something like
no.
that.
No, that's a different guy, but yeah, like they kind of look similar, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Hold
not.
on, let me see who he
And then you have like the B story, which is just literally fucking Faye Valentine and why can't I remember the
fucking
main character's name?
Spike Spiegel.
Spike
Spike Spiegel.
Spiegel, just like wasting time on the ship, showing each other. It's not even funny what they
Literally
have
wasting
between them. Like
not at all.
it's whack.
Not at all.
You have Jet Planet Side like doing this thing where he's sort of trying to find some recompense with his past, and he meets back up with his old fucking detective partner to solve this case. Then you have Spike and Faye on the ship just being stupid. And then you have Fearless, not Fearless, Vicious. You have Vicious and Spike's
Vicious.
ex-wife, who also both of them bother me too.
That's Spike's ex-wife?
Yeah, that's his old lady. That's in the first
And his
episode.
old partner married him? Oh, that's fucking weird.
In the first episode, he kept having flashbacks of loving this woman. This woman is now married to Vicious.
Vicious.
Over the course of the season,
I'll be right back.
over the course of the season, we've found that Vicious is now married to Spike's ex, but also Spike or Vicious doesn't treat Spike's ex-wife all that good.
Right.
And
He almost
so
shot her
we
the
see,
first episode, right?
huh?
Didn't he like almost shoot her? Or like he
Yeah,
like tried to?
he almost shot her because the leaders of whatever mob they're a part of requested that he did it, and he was going to do it, but he wasn't happy about it, blah blah blah. There's cracks in that relationship. It's not as airtight, but it's still stupid. And also Vicious's face is stupid. I don't like
It's
his blonde
very
hair.
stupid. He looks like a shitty like Malfoy's dad.
Yeah, he does. With his like
shitty
stringy
version of
blonde hair.
Malfoy.
Yeah, fuck all
Like
that.
what the fuck? Also, like what was the whole deal with like him being so mad about his wife singing for that dirty woman?
I
Like,
don't
how's that
know.
big of a
I
how's
don't
that big of
fucking
a
know.
fucking deal?
Because
Like
he's
you would think she was
possessive.
eating her pussy or something. The way that I don't know,
But
man.
it's not just on Vicious though, because also like the dirty woman also was like, and your wife was singing for me, and he's just like, oh, I fucking know. Like you took
He
your
was so
homie's
mad.
girl. Like there's nothing worse than that. So
Yeah, you're a piece of shit too. Like, okay, your wife is like singing for other motherfuckers. Like,
that's what she used to do.
okay,
She used to sing in bars, like I don't know, man. So that's where we're at. That's
that
what
is
this
where
episode is.
wasn't much to it. Truly, there's not much to these fucking episodes. Like, literally, the fucking B plot was Spike and Faye talking about showering and Faye getting a bounty and playing fucking rock paper scissors. Like, that's it. There's nothing to it. I don't know how, like, in the A plot wasn't much either. It was just fucking Jet reliving his shitty bearded ass past. Like, I just don't care enough about what's going on.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
We are
That's it,
or
man.
trying to.
That's it, man. I mean, that's all I gotta say
That's
about
it.
it.
I,
Like
there's not much. The thing is, there's not much to say about it. Like,
Jet
what
Black's
else can
fucking
we
facial
talk?
hair
We
is still nasty. You know what's
truly,
nasty about? You know what part of it is? It just doesn't come off his face. It's like flat ironed or has like perm in
yeah.
it, so it just goes straight down, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like that's gross.
It's
It's just like
long as shit
it's
too.
like a head of hair on his face. It's not even like facial hair.
Yeah.
It's like they just put hair like head weave on that man.
I
So
truly like. Look, this might be whatever, but I don't have anything else to say about this episode. And I watched it. I paid attention. I don't
makes me
have
miss
shit else.
Campion.
It makes me miss fucking
And
Campion. I can't. This makes me miss. This makes me like. I can't fucking wait till we watch a good show again. I, what
Raised
was the
by
last
Wolves
show?
come out
What was the last show we watched?
before this.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
we did half
we
of
did-
devs
Yeah,
which
But-
sucked.
on the last files.
that was okay. I didn't think it
Yeah.
sucked.
Files.
Devs was fine. It's
It
just-
didn't. You're right. It didn't suck. It didn't suck. You're right. It didn't
Like,
suck.
this shit sucks.
I just
Yasuke sucked, but Devs was straight.
Yasuke sucked. Before
We did Raised by Wolves, I think.
Oh, see, coming off of Raised by Wolves, that's a tough act to follow, because that show was fucking incredible. I just can't wait till we're back on a show that we all love, or even that some of us love and some of us don't. I think a big thing that's going wrong with the season is that we all hate it. Like, I mean, that was the case with Yasuke, but there's just so much to talk about in Yasuke. It was so bizarre. Like, there's not much to talk about in this show. It's not bizarre. It's just boring. It's fucking live action Cowboy Bebop. Like, it's just, you know, whatever. But nonetheless, Marcus, what would you what would you rate this episode?
I'd rate it I don't know 5.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like what can I even say about it?
Same.
If y'all are
It's just-
listening, if y'all are listening, just give us some feedback on what y'all think about us doing like shitty shows. Do y'all like when we shit on shows, or would y'all just prefer that we just like if we're not fucking with a show that much, should we just like? What do y'all think? Just send us some feedback on y'all thoughts. Like, we might not change anything because our structure is our structure, and we should maybe stick to it. But if it's something that's so bad like this shit, I'm not even kidding. I don't want to finish this show. I don't want to watch a single other episode. But I'm going to.
And how do
obviously,
we
that's the
how do
show.
we continue? Like how do we continue when we're uninspired and
We might have to
are
just
done-
like
we're gonna shit on it for a like we have 5 episodes left. So
I
that's
say we-
5.
That's 2.5 more hours.
I got
that
an
we have to
idea.
devote from our
I was gonna say
pod.
we might as well just like bulk watch it and then just like get it over with.
I agree with that's exactly what I was about
Just
to
watch
say.
the rest of the show and just be
Just
like,
watch
"Alright."
like just watch
Summarizing.
the rest or like 2 or 3 episodes at a time and just like go off of that. Honestly, because I can't spend weeks on this show. You know what I mean?
I can't either.
Shit, I'm fucking up the pot by not watching it, man. I'm
You,
uninspired.
hey, bro, you have to fucking watch. Like, me and Marcus are. You think we want to watch this shit?
No, I legit forgot. It's not that I didn't want
He's not-
to. Just-
He's not
I
doing it because
forgot.
he doesn't want
I
to.
just
Eric.
I know. I'm
And I
just
forgot
pressing
last
you,
time
bro.
we had Ashley here too.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Ashley was a really good guest.
Ashley was a great. That was the overall great episode. I really liked that episode. I listened back to it, and it was really funny. Yeah. Oh, what happened to Tay? I thought she was gonna be our guest at some point.
She just hit me back like while we were recording the pod. So, I mean, maybe we can have her on there Thursday.
Did she say she wants to be a guest?
Yeah, she said she's down. She said she'd be honored because I think she actually listens to the pod.
Really?
Yeah, she's always talking to me about it. So,
She's always hitting up the Instagram too.
oh, does she?
Yeah.
That's dope. I didn't. Yeah, that's super dope. But yeah, I mean,
What did
she's
she
super
say? Expose her.
No,
She just did-
man. You know, I got a confidentiality thing.
Oh.
Got it.
But she like what we do. She like
Yeah,
the cut of
okay.
our jib.
That's pretty much what she said to me too. Is she likes the fact that we're doing shit. And
I'd
whatnot.
listen to us.
I would.
I'd listen to every episode. I like our podcast.
I would listen to us too, but I'm self-obsessed.
I agree. I am too. No, I know exactly what you fucking mean. I'm like,
only
damn,
listen if it
we're
was
fucking
Davon by
hilarious.
himself.
What?
I said I would only listen if it was Davon by himself.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't even have a pod. He'd only be there every other pod.
Let's wrap this up. Yeah.
Hey Eric, what did you rate it though?
Oh yeah. 4. No. You know what? I'd rate this a 5. I'd rate this a 5. I wouldn't say this was the worst episode.
It was.
Can't complain too fucking much. It wasn't the worst episode. It's whatever.
This nigga Eric is
say
faded.
5. I am. I'm not even gonna front.
His words all
this shit,
slurred.
like,
I don't even know what this nigga's saying.
I literally drank this whole fucking bottle.
I thought you spilled some of it.
No, I didn't spill that much. It's literally like a little bit that I spilled. But damn, that's the pod.
That's the pod.
That's the pod. Make sure y'all hit us up on Twitter at Tapped In Pod on Twitter. That is our Twitter's podcast. Hit us up, DM us, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. It's cool. Y'all can find me on Twitter at PG the Villain. Y'all can find Marcus at Omega Marcusses on across all platforms. Is that correct? Subscribe to his Patreon, the Omega Bazaar.
Get some
Buy one of his
stickers
NFTs. Stickers, NFTs.
Yeah, you know it all.
I put one of your NFTs up for sale today. Did you see that?
Ooh.
Are you able to see that?
I'm not.
Oh,
He trying to finesse you, Marcus.
I get a
I own it. What are you
Like,
talking about?
I know.
He only gets like a 10%, and I put it up for a lot.
Oh, did you? That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
How much?
Like 13.
100?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, one of my homies came out with a collection of 5 this last week. Made $10,000 in a day.
Are you fucking how?
He's pretty tapped into the NFT space. You know what I mean?
Ah.
And he was just down in Art Basel and shit like that. But that's
10K.
like a lot of rent for me if I could make that money.
10K?
Bro, 10K.
I could.
Buy
10K,
look,
10K I'll be sitting on a gold chain.
That's what I'm saying.
buy one of this man's NFTs. What is it? The Omega
Bazaar patrons.
The Omega Bazaar patrons. Check it out on OpenSea.io. Check it out. Just take a look. You might like what you see. You know what I'm saying?
And if you like what you see, hit me up.
Hey, support Black business.
Look, they're affordable and able for resale. So support Black business. As also Men's Lubriderm on Twitter and Alex the OG on Instagram. Go fuck with my boy Alex. He needs it. He's going through a tough time right now, and he needs y'all support.
Alex is
y'all
down bad, ladies.
Actually,
He's single, ready to mingle.
hey man, edit that out. She watching.
Okay, Alex.
Who, baby girl?
Yeah, she watching.
Baby girl, hey, tell her something.
Text me back. No, I'm just playing. I'm cool. Yeah, follow me though.
Shout out to baby girl.
Yeah.
And shouts out to you know who you are.
Hey, shout out to Alyssa, because I ain't no bitch. I got me a girl. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm in love.
I'm in love.
I'm in love.
Love.
I love that song.
Hey, listen, Marcus on here talking to other girls. Reprimand this nigga. No, but that's a pod job. Make sure y'all tap into next week's episode. Thank y'all for listening. As always, peace. Blah, 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 blah.